You should tell the story about the wolves, or
That was on Larison Trail.
yeah,
Oh, goody.
this is a good one.
Me and a friend of mine were hiking up Larison Trail. Always, ever since I was a kid, I always traveled with a firearm when I go out in the woods. Always. So me and a friend were walking up there, and we got, just a little ways up. I mean, just before you get to the top, it splits, and there's a trail that goes along the mountainside. At one point, I think it was in '80, was when me and another guy up there, we come across somebody's pot grow or something up there. But we got up there, we started going to, and all of a sudden this wolf cub come out. And we're like, uh-oh. And we looked off to our right, and the female, the alpha, she was right there, sitting there, watching us. And so now the guy that was with me, I don't want to give his name because I know he's not a big fan, but his dad worked for the Forest Service. And one of the things he always told us when we were out, if you come across any kind of an animal, do not try to pet it. Do not try to pick it up.
No selfies with it?
Yeah, don't try to take selfies with it or that kind of thing. He's like, do not.
Yeah.
So we just stood there, and it shows you how smart wolves are. We look up the trail, and here comes one lone wolf walking down the trail towards us. Clearly it was the alpha, and he was big. He stood pretty close to 4 foot at the shoulders. He was a big boy. When he come up to us, and he just kind of gave one of them really low growls. And the guy my friend looked at me and he goes, man, we could be in trouble here. I says, well, we are carrying our rifles. And he goes, don't bother. I said, when there's one, there's the pack. And sure enough, we heard the rustling of bushes on our left flank up above us on the bank. And we kind of turned and looked, and there were 3 of them standing there.
How long ago was this?
Oh, I was 15. Something like, yeah, I was 15. So yeah, there was 3 of us standing right there on the bank. And then we heard some rustling from behind us, and we kind of looked over our shoulder, and there was 3 more standing behind us. And I looked at my friend, I go, yeah, you weren't kidding about the pack, were you? He goes, no. He says, wolves are pack animals. They do everything together. They raise their young together, they hunt together, and when it comes to protecting the pack, they all fight. And I'm like, that's just wonderful. Here we are, looking at this animal that probably weighs well over 200 pounds. And he might get an attitude if we try to make any kind of move. And then we won't have to deal with him, we'll have to deal with the others that are around us that are
So how far away was the alpha from you?
From about here to your stand there, tripod.
Wow. Yeah, how close was he? That's close.
We're standing there, and all of a sudden, Larry goes, just stay still. He walked up, started sniffing on us. I was like, as soon as he started sniffing around, I was like, that's it. I just let her fly. I pissed myself. I mean, that's how scared I was. I didn't know what he was going to do. And as soon as he smelled the urine, he was like, kind of taken aback by a little bit. So he stepped back a little bit. And he never took his eyes off us. He just kind of walked backwards, staring at us the whole time. And he just let out another next thing you know, we heard the rustling of bushes, and the ones on our left, gone. Vanished. The ones behind us, gone. Vanished.
Wow.
The female with the cub, gone. And he stood there, and He stared at us a little more, and then he let out this great big howl, and he took off, and he went running right back up the trail. And we just looked at each other like, what do you think? You want to keep going, or? He goes, nope. I'm going back down the hill. We're going home. Or, I'm going home. You can go whichever way you want to. I'm going home.
Well, I think this is a perfect place to stop, and we'll go ahead to Larison
Yeah.
area.